meeting of the Apple Committee please come to order?
No.
Clay Cap has shown up and we now have a quorum. I detect a quorum. We will do a quick roll call. Chair vote is absent this evening. Bradford.
Here.
Cap.
Here.
Eastlick.
Here.
Ewing. No. Gadd.
Yes.
Lee. No. Stiles. No. Taylor. No. Welsh. Yes. So I do detect a quorum.
I do detect the attitude.
An attitude, because we're ready. We have no one signed up for public comment this evening, and so we will move right into the agenda. All items on the agenda are on the consent agenda, so if everyone wants to take a moment to look over and see if anything needs to be removed from the consent agenda.
Particularly good.
I know, that one was so fishy.
Does anyone see anything that needs to come off? If not, hearing no objection, everything is on consent, and I will read the captions. Our first item on the agenda, RS 2025-1628, a resolution authorizing the transfer and use of a certain appropriation in the fiscal year 2026 operating budget ordinance for the benefit of the Nashville Office of Entertainment. Item number 2, RS 2025-1638, a resolution accepting an in-kind grant from the McCabe Park Little League to the Metropolitan government acting by and through the Metropolitan Nashville Parks and Recreation Department for a new batting cage at McCabe Park to provide each baseball field access to a batting cage. Item number 3, RS 2025-1639, a resolution accepting a grant from the Centennial Park Conservancy, to the Metropolitan government acting by and through the Metropolitan Board of Parks and Recreation to provide funding to be added to existing funds for future Parthenon conference-related expenses. Item number 4, RS 2025-1640, a resolution approving Amendment 1 to a grant from the Centennial Park Conservancy to the Metropolitan Government, acting by and through the Metropolitan Board of Parks and Recreation to provide funding for educational conferences, travel, and other related expenses for Parthenon staff. Moving on to bills on second reading, item number 5, BL 2025-1117, an ordinance to provide for the designation of public property within specified areas of downtown Nashville as a temporary special event zone during the time period beginning at 9:00 p.m. on Tuesday, December 30th, 2025, and ending at 6:00 a.m. on Thursday, January 1st, 2026, relative to the use of these areas in conjunction with the 2025 New Year's Eve celebration and related activities and events. Item number 6, BL 2025-1119, an ordinance approving a greenway conservation easement between the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County through the Metropolitan Board of Parks and Recreation and Riverwalk at Mill Creek Homes Association Incorporated for greenway improvements at 700B Mill Creek Meadow Drive. And finally, item number 7, BL 2025-1120, an ordinance approving a greenway conservation easement between the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County through the Metropolitan Board of Parks and Recreation and D.R. Horton Incorporated for greenway improvements at 4399 Maxwell Road. Does anyone have anything that needs to come off that consent agenda? Hearing none, do I have a motion to move the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Being properly moved in second, all in favor of the consent agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone voting no or not voting? The consent agenda passes, and we are still under time and are now adjourned. Thank you all, and thank you, Mr. Cap, for showing up for quorum.
My pleasure.
Here to start, babe.
Trying to keep it.